Good morning, girls. Today we discuss about the group equilibrium. Chamberlain's analysis of group equilibrium in the long run is based on a heroic assumption, namely that each firm has identical demand and cost curves. It implies that the firm's demand and cost curves are also the demand and cost curve of the group, and the firms have equal shares of the market. A new firm enters into the group, the demand and cost curves will be identical with those of the existing firms. Let us now assume that in this simple situation, the firm were incurring losses in the short period. In the long run, therefore, some firms will leave the industry. The effects of this will decrease in the supply of the product of the group, rise in price, and upward shift in the demand curves of the remaining firms. Long run equilibrium is established when each firm's demand curve rises to DD in the figure, to which the long run average cost LAC is tangent. It is obtained at the output OQ, which satisfies the fundamental condition of equilibrium. MC is equal to MR. Take the opposite case. Suppose the firms were earning an abnormal profit in the short run. In this event, some new firms will enter into the group, resulting in the expansion of total output of the group, the decrease in price, and upward shift in the demand curve. Long period equilibrium is established when the demand curve of every firm touches the LAC is tangent to LAC. The diagram is relevant in this case as well. At the point of tangency between the demand curve and long run average cost curve, average cost P is equal to LAC, and profits in the sense of abnormal profits are zero. A few important characteristics of this equilibrium state need to be noted. The first is the long run equilibrium position in monopolistic competition differs from that in perfect competition. Since P is equal to LMC, any price does not equal long run marginal cost. In the diagram, the price is PQ, which is greater than long run marginal cost RQ. Number 2, production take place on the downward sloping segment of the LAC. It means that the firm is in monopolistic competition produces its desired output at more than minimum cost. And third is, thus the firm under monopolistic competition is inherently less efficient than its counterpart in perfect competition because it produces with excess capacity. Now, okay, girls.